Okay, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked. I literally predicted in the last video this is part 2, but I literally predicted in the last video I did. I said that I better not stop the video because I was trying to. The phone was sliding off the tripod, so I tried to get it back into position. But then I literally just, like I said, if you push the power button and the sleep wake button, the rocker, the volume rockers, then it stops the video. So that's what happened. So I have to do this. Well, the other one saved. I finished the previous video, but I just have to do this again. Well, I mean, it's gonna be but this is part 2 of. That was part 1 of me being in the living room, the upstairs living room, and this is me upstairs, or the second part of me being in my room. So it could be that, but and plus that pumps out more content for me. And I already told you that if I have enough storage, then eventually I'm gonna take all of the 2 videos and make them one solid video, like one long video. Okay, sorry about that. I have just here. Yeah, let's do the side where there's not stuff on it. Because I actually, I have a bunch of stuff that's taped onto this, see? There, I just wanted to show you that real quick. So I'm going to do the side that I don't see it on. And then see, the phone's sliding off again. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, good. And I still need to, so, yeah. Yeah, I think I got this up real quick. I might as well just, I can't show the interior of the house, so I gotta stop this real quick. Nah, I can keep it going. You might as well just listen to the music. And I know you're probably saying it's so fucking nice when you don't have to talk, but I kind of want to keep the music going so I can have something to listen to while I come downstairs, but I don't have that. And I remember okay, sorry about that. Alright, anyways, I'm back. So, let's get started. Okay, so what we were doing in the previous video was we were basically doing a video on Mr. Personality, showcasing off the origin story about Mr. Personality, and basically explaining that basically when we go up to Pennsylvania, Dad was thinking that if I should come to the motorcycle rally they're gonna have, but of course, like I said, I don't have a driver's license, and I was trying to talk about how I used to go absolutely fucking crazy, doing crazy driving in the video games, like literally document, crashing into stuff, trashing out the car, pushing the AI generated cars off the bridge, and documenting me. Like, I literally have a whole entire gallery worth of freaking pictures of me committing my crimes, which I tried to look up what the definition of that is, but I didn't. I'm gonna figure it out. So yeah, anyway, so that's what I have to mention. So basically, we're gonna be going on with the origin story of Mr. Personality and how it kind of sounded like it. My point is that Dad was thinking of just keeping me at the hotel at the casino, which kind of reminded me how the Mr. Personality origin story takes place in Las Vegas, which I would elaborate more on that, but I want to have him explain it. I used to do this thing where I was so into Mr. Personality that I would already recite the entirety of the story, but I don't do that anymore. I still know it, it's just that it's annoying. But then eventually I got bored of Mr. Personality. Like, I would turn him on, but then just leave him in the background. It would be time to go to bed or sleep. Oh, yeah, see water here. Alright, anyways, back to the video. So, anyways, let's go. Oh, yeah, there's also that thing where sometimes the red heart light doesn't turn on when I power him on. It says uneven bag distribution, where basically that surge of power is struggling to go up to the... And of course, I already told you that has severe bag depletion, where I did, like I said, you're supposed to turn the power switch to off, in the off position, when you're done playing with him. But I didn't do that. I kept him on the entire time. Now he has severe bag depletion. Which I thought for a second was just...
Thank goodness, you're alive. What do you want to do then?
So I thought for a second it was just the way the AC to DC adapter was like, and I already explained I'm getting a 6-volt DC adapter so I can see how these guys move with the, the ones that the WowWee OI, Chimpanzee head, and Elvis head have. So I want to see, since ours like 1 volt to 6 volts, these things actually move. Because like I said, with the 7.5 volt DC adapter, they can't move their legs or bend when they walk, or, he won't move his legs since he don't have to tip over and break. And actually, he does have tilt sensors. Here, watch. That's another thing I forgot to mention.
Yikes! No, the world's turned sideways. I've fallen and I can't get up. Ow! Yikes! You need to vacuum. No, the world's turned sideways. Yikes!
Oh yeah, and that was also another thing where basically his arm went, like, he was actually moving and doing and like animating with his head, but then there was this time like he did exactly that, like he was doing jerking it up and down, and then it like it descended super slowly. Like I said, it's uneven bag distribution, and I already told you that I actually overpowered this thing with a 12-volt adapter, so that's another reason why it's broken. So yeah, anyways, back, let's go. So here we go.
Hey Simon, I bet our human would like to hear about when we made a break for it from the factory.
Sandy, I have to tell you something about the factory breakout story.
It was hilarious. Okay, you want to hear that story? Just push yes if you want me to tell it.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm multitasking,
Push
so...
no. Let me tell it. It's funnier the way
Okay, so we're
I
gonna
do it.
have Max... I think it's gonna be the Jordan ending, probably.
Okay, so Simon and I were moving down the assembly line, and just before they put us in our package, Simon sees an open door and says, "Let's blow this taco can and make a break
Oh, here.
for it."
We can actually put him up here instead.
Push yes if you want me to give Max an electric shock. Push no if you want to give Simon an electric shock.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we should do this time. And it's yes. Okay, so here.
Oh, okay, that's not fair. So anyway, we hopped down and snuck out the door and outside the factory
Oh, here,
to the
let's...
river. And Simon says, "Hey, why don't we go fishing?" So we start speeding up the parking lot toward the river. And I asked Simon what we were going to do with fish. And he says,
Now let's keep it the way it is. I just want you to see his face.
He said humans catch fish all the time.
So I already said I wish you can actually see all of the jokes or everything actually play out in this, on his face, full color LCD, 2x3 full color LCD screen. But I mean, like I said, it'll be kind of weird to do that because, like I said, that's their face, so that'll be kind of weird just showing off different stuff, the actual story point out, or at least have a picture book in the user manual, actually, have the illustrations of them playing it out.
Bother the fisherman. I only wanted to borrow his fishing pole.
So it could be like an audio book or like a thing where he's telling you the story, and then, like I said, there's 3 to 4 different parts of the story, and there's about 7 different combinations of there. So they probably want you to figure out all the combinations yourself, and then probably they expect you to make your own and not have them do it, because like I said, this is a rush job, like rushed robot.
Push yes to zap Simon. Oh yeah? Push push no to zap Max.
And let's see if it's the Jordan ending. And yep, alright, I told you, it's the freaking Jordan ending. Wait, right? Yep, told ya.
Why me? He's the liar.
I told you I was right this whole time.
Anyway,
How he was right this whole time. I was wrong about you. Sorry, I guess. You should be.
Catching a fish, we were the ones who got caught instead. The WowWee rescue team dropped the net over our head. And you squealed on me and told them it was all my idea. Well, it was all your idea. And a pretty stupid one, too. Oh, sure, the good life, Simon. Catching a pile of fish we had no use for whatsoever. And you think you're a genius. Some things are just over your head, Max. Sometime I'll tell my side of the story and you'll finally know the truth. Sure, Simon, sure.
Okay, so there's that. So now let me tell you the next story.
Hey, Simon, you know what might be fun? Let's tell a story of how we first got together. It's a pretty cute story. Yeah, cute like a 6-week-old puppy with its foot caught in a... I'll start. Before I came to work for WowWee, I had an important job as the central processing chip in an auto global satellite positioning unit. A black and silver stretch Hummer with gold rims and mahogany interior, owned by a rapper by the name of TJ Protege. And I know. Now onto the important stuff. I was once the cash distribution processor for an ATM located on the Strip in Las Vegas. All I did was dole out the life savings of poor slobs so they could walk across the street and blow it all in the casino. Some of the losers would come back 4, even 5 times a night until their balance was 0. Talk about job satisfaction. Oh, that sounds awful. I think that my version of how we met is much nicer. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, here. Sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm more distracted than telling you something about the factory breakout.
A wise choice, my friend. So I'm minding my own business, ruining marriages and destroying credit ratings. It was just before dawn, and things were slowing down when the pickup truck arrived. When the 2 guys in ski masks jumped out, I knew I was toast. There were a bunch of shrill noises, followed by an enormous jerk and a giant crashing sound. I knew I was going mobile. I felt some comfort in knowing that these schmucks would likely do some hard time. And then I felt a tremendous collision. We had just gone head-to-head with a Hummer, and I found myself a part of a rubble heap. Say what you want about him. He saved our lives. And someday I'm gonna make him pay. Shall I go on?
Oh, here, hold on. I just gotta tell you something about the factory breakout real quick. Oh, here.
Mr. Bobo was a third-rate inventor who knew that accidents mean good pickings. So when he heard the crash, he came running in search of crumbs. Now, most people would have been interested in the money, but Bobo stepped right over the cash and went straight for the electronics. He gathered up everything that had a visible wire or socket, and in case you haven't guessed, his ill-gotten gains included myself and what's-his-name here. It's Max. You know that. Oh, yes, I do. And all too well. It's not funny. Why would I joke about that? Is this a trick question? Would I do that to him? Push yes if you don't think so.
Alright, sorry, I have to look up something about the factory breakout story real quick. I'm still looking it up. I found the address to the location on Google Earth, but I just gotta finish the story real quick.
Is that another trick question? Yes. By the way, your shoelace is untied. Really? I just love a happy ending. Happy is a relative term. You're the only relative I have.
Yeah, and there's the thing right there. He says, oh, and I already told you that if you pause the robot in between dialogue, when he's finished saying something, you'll actually be able to hear him without having that annoying pause bar in the way. No, so like I said, I actually had this theory where basically Simon is actually Max's father. Like I said, the thing about my grandfather killed 2 men during World War II. Wow, was he a machine gun? No, a coffee pot. Like, see, he already meant, well, I mean, of course that was a bit, so that part right there could, like I said, I told you that Max is supposed to be the extroverted interrogation, positive character, while Simon's more of the grumbly, brainy, satirical personality. So yeah, and Max is supposed to be portrayed as a child, while Simon is supposed to be portrayed as an adult. So I think it is. So Simon is Max's father. But yeah, now I'll show you the factory breakout story. Which, here.
We are here only to serve you a wondrous machine made out of soft and perishable materials. Let me tell a joke.
So I want to show you that my grandfather killed 2 men in World War II.
Bartender says, this is a bar. We don't serve raisins. Duck comes back the next day, hops on the stool and says, got any raisins? Bartender says, no, we don't have any raisins. Duck comes back the next day, hops up on the stool and says, got any raisins? Bartender says, no. And if you come back and ask me that again, I'll tape your bill shut. Duck comes back the next day, hops on the stool and says, got any tape? Bartender says, no. Duck says, got any raisins? I can see why you like that job. Okay, so an agent walks into a talent scout's office to pitch an act. Yeah? And the agent says it's a family act. Family acts are boring. That's what the talent scout says. But the agent says, no, this act is different. First, the mom and dad come out and introduce their cute teenage daughter and their adorable little son.
Yeah, I just gotta look it up real quick.
Tell this joke. And the dad proceeds to take down his Simon. What? He takes down his daughter's Simon, no. Cell phone number. What's wrong with you? Then he gets his son to climb on his wife's shoulders and say, son, would you just let me tell this? The son climbs onto his wife's shoulders while the daughter takes down her. No, you can't tell this joke. She takes down her father's cell phone number and kneels in front of her mom and oh God. She calls her dad and her dad calls her.
I think the Google is not responding right now.
The boy does a flip, catches both phones in midair, and answers them while landing on his dad's shoulder. Oh, what do they call this act? The acrobats. You know what, Simon? I read some advice the other day that could solve a lot of our problems. When dealing with your partner, never go to bed angry. You know, Max, you're right. I would much rather stay up late and plot my revenge. A man walks into a restaurant and says to the owner, I can't afford a meal, but if I show you something miraculous, will you give me a cup of coffee?
Hold on, sorry.
The skeptical owner. The man pulls a hamster out of his overcoat and it jumps on the piano and starts running back and forth playing Gershwin tunes. Owner shakes his head and gives the man a cup of coffee. If I show you something else that's miraculous, will you give me a meal? The owner says, sure. The man pulls out a frog and sets it on the table. It starts singing, putting on the Ritz. A guest at one of the tables runs up and says, that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I'll give you $300 for that frog. The man says, okay.
Oh yeah, so there, here, I gotta show you something real quick.
Are you crazy? You could have gotten $1 million for that frog. The man says, no, the hamster's a ventriloquist.
Here, on it.
Okay, I got good news, bad news, but doctor says, I've got bad news and worse news. Patient says, okay, what's the bad news? Doctor says, you got 24 hours to live. Patient says, what could be worse? Doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday.
And I said, it looks like he's like trying, like that's like the try about Winky. Like he was like trying to reach you since yesterday. Oh, like the, it was like one of the other jokes. Like the tribot eye, like since he doesn't have any animation to like, you know, raise his eyebrows, that's like the equivalent of it.
The man goes to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist says, I think you're crazy.
But I gotta show you the, my grandfather killed 2 men during World War II.
You're ugly too. That's not very nice. Hey Simon, what's green and has wheels? I don't know.
Or also the, robot monster. Hey, that's my grandfather, that my wife's shoulder you're talking about. But you're right again. Darn it, how did you know that?
Yeah, but grass doesn't have... Oh yeah, except for the wheels. Dear Lord, do you see what I'm dealing with here while you're gone? Huh? Okay, never mind. An amnesia.
Oh, and I think this is also gonna be like the...
Do I come here often?
Jordan
I feel
video.
sorry for her. Poor girl. It's a joke, Max. So I came across a farmer the other day, and he was walking a 3-legged pig, and I asked him... I know. He said, a pig like that, you don't eat all at once. Actually, he told me the pig had been born with a congenital defect that had required the amputation of the leg at an early age. The farmer and his wife were, in fact, vegetarians. Oh.
And watch.
Two fat guys go into a bar, and one says to the other, you're round. The other says, so are you.
And like, I freaking love, that's the reason why I love that joke. Because basically all, in the Jordan video, all it was is he just zoomed out and then all you could see was his mouth. And that's why I love that joke so much.
Let me tell a joke. So a duck walks into a bar and says, got any raisins? Bartender says, this is a bar. We don't serve raisins. Duck comes back the next day, hops on the stool and says, got any raisins? Bartender says, no, we don't have any raisins. Duck comes back the next day, hops up on the stool and says, got any raisins? Bartender says, no. And if you come back and ask me that again, I'll tape your bill shut. Duck comes back the next day, hops on the stool and says, got any tape? Bartender says, no. Duck says, got any raisins? I can see why you like that joke. Knock, knock.
Yeah,
Max. All right then. Max who?
Here, hold on.
An egg and some bacon walk into a bar. And the bartender says, hey, we don't serve breakfast in here.
Yeah, that joke right there. Like, he's doing like an eyebrow. He's doing like this. What's doing here? He's doing like this face. So that's like, it's like, since he doesn't have an animation or do his eyebrows, then here. Here, I gotta wait a little bit.
Fried chicken and wontons and teriyaki glaze and an egg roll. Some people think the Zaxby Sensation salad is too...
What? You can't tell this story. What? Knock, knock. God. Serve breakfast in here. Why did the monkey fall out of the tree? Why did the... A guy walks into a restaurant with a giraffe and proceeds to order 3 bottles of wine with dinner. The giraffe drinks 2 bottles, and as the guy pays the bill, the giraffe passes out on the floor. A guy walks into a restaurant. 3 bottles of wine with dinner.
Trying to mess it up. I'm trying to make it perfect.
To order 3 bottles of wine with dinner. The giraffe drinks 2 bottles,
And I still messed it up.
A guy walks into a restaurant with a giraffe. 3 bottles of wine with dinner. Giraffe and proceeds to order 3 bottles of wine with dinner. The giraffe drinks 2 bottles, and as the guy pays the bill, the giraffe passes out on the floor of the restaurant, having drunk far too much wine. As the guy's leaving, the waiter says, hey, you gonna leave that lion there? The guy says, that ain't a lion, it's a giraffe. Oh, I hate puns. That's not a pun. It's a soundbite thing. Big thing. Sauce. Yeah, it's not my best.
Here, I know. Here, I'll see what the next joke.
Okay, so an agent walks into a talent scout's office to pitch an ad. Okay, so an agent walks into a talent scout's office to pitch an ad. Yeah, the agent says it's a family act. Family acts are boring.
Yeah, because that's the thing I actually do. Basically, when I'm trying to sync up something, I just keep on spamming the pause button until it's perfect.
Simon, you can't tell.
See, it's perfect. Not the other one.
Simon, what? He takes down his daughter's Simon, no. Cell phone number. What's wrong with you? Oh, and he gets his son to climb on his wife's shoulder and say, son, would you just let me tell
Still trying to show you the grandfather killed 2 men during World War II. Wow, this machine gun? No, a copy car.
He takes down her father's cell phone number and kneels in front of the phone and says, Dad. She calls her dad and her dad calls her. Then they start juggling cell phones while the boy does a flip, catches both phones in midair, and answers them while landing on his dad's shoulder. Oh, Dad, what do they call this act? The acrobats. Hey, Simon, why did the chewing gum cross the road? Dare I ask? Hey, Simon, why did the chewing gum cross the road? Dare I ask? It was stuck to the leg of a chicken. It was stuck to the leg of a chicken.
There, perfect.
Yeah, well, I'd stick to you, too. Be wary today of too much wariness. Take a chance. Beware of warnings today.
Oh, and then here's the fortune for today.
Sorry, you've already had today's fortune. Beware of warnings today. Okay, let's set the time.
Yeah, and I can always skip the day and jump over it so I can see the next fortune, which is the reason why I thought it wasn't giving me fortunes, but it was because it was stuck on one continuous day, so I had to change the day. Since if you remove the batteries or unplug it from Mr. Personality, he'll forget the set day and time. You'll need to reset him.
Okay, now we're all ready. A day to remember lost loves. Forgive them and commit to carrying on. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, damn, that really hurt. Sorry. I fell on my hand, like, finger, and it hurt.
Alexander the Great had already conquered the world when he was young. A day to remember lost loves. Forgive them and commit to carrying on. Before they put us in our package, Simon sees an open door and says, let's blow up this taco stand and make a break for it. Hey, Simon, I bet our human would like to hear about when we made a break for it from the...
And I wanted to show you how this is the Jordan mini. This is the WowWee Mr. Personality review. That was the exact same order. Like I said, he shuffles them, but then there's sometimes where basically it's doing the exact same order in which a video is doing it.
It's funnier the way So
Which you already saw it, but it's a good thing you don't have to wait for it to do it in the exact same order. You can do it yourself.
And just before they put us in our package, Simon sees an open door and says, "Let's blow this taco stand and make a break for it."
And then eventually an autistic robot is gonna go absolutely apeshit for that shit. And you know, a bunch of Hot Topic girls are gonna go absolutely apeshit for that shit. They'll just slap it on a freaking t-shirt, even though I already told you the thing about invaders and merchandise is it doesn't really capture what made the show so special, how it's a hodgepodge of sci-fi and horror stuff, and how, you know, it has absolutely no respect for humans whatsoever, how they portray them as fucking idiot, dumbass, fucking dumbass, fucking cattle-eating humans that are so perfectly fine with eating the processed food. It's just, you know, stupid and ignorant, where they just took inspiration of how real people are like, just like Karens, or Kevins, not Kevin from 065, that's just what they call Mayor Karens, is Kevins.
I totally did not say that. I totally did not say that. Push yes if you want me to give Max an electric shock. Push no if you want to give Simon an electric shock.
Oh, whoops. I messed up, sorry.
Ouch. Okay. Yeah. Great. Hey, Simon, I bet our humans would like
I know,
to
it's
when we
here.
make a break for it from the factory. I don't want to talk about that. It was hilarious. Okay, you want to hear that story? Just push yes if you want me to tell it instead of Max. Push no. Let me tell it. It's funnier the way I tell it. Let's blow this taco stand and make a break for it. Okay. So
Oh, good, I
Simon and
pushed the
were
right
moving
ones,
down the
okay.
assembly line, and just before they put us in our package, Simon sees an open door and says, "Let's blow this taco stand and make a break for it." I totally did not say that. I totally did not say that. Push yes if you want me to give Max an electric shock. Push no if you want to give Simon an electric shock. Oh! Okay, that's not fair. So anyway, we
They are
hop down,
perfect.
snuck out the door, and outside the factory we see a river. And Simon says, "Hey."
Even though he cuts halfway through the video, and then, you know, he ran out of memory, so then he concludes the video.
Fish. And he says, "Let's catch one and then figure it out." He said humans catch fish all the time, and there must be some use for them. I think he just wanted to bother that fisherman we saw. I did not want to bother the fisherman. I only wanted to borrow his fishing pole. Okay, push yes.
Of course, that's not going to be in sync, because like I said, the relay, or the position sensor is made in such a way where it doesn't sync up as normal. Like I said, it's the secret bad deflection, where it's having a hard time traveling up the robot. Damn, I did it again.
Taking his side, I see. Yay! Thanks, Master.
But here.
Hey, Simon. We're being called. Hey, Simon. I bet our human.
I just gotta do it again, sorry.
Made a break for it from the factory. I don't want to talk about that. It was hilarious. Okay, you want to hear that story? Just push yes if you want me to tell it instead of Max. Push no. Let me tell it. It's
Sorry, no,
better
and like I
than
said, this is actually me intentionally doing it, so here. Okay.
So Simon and I were
Not
moving
listening.
down the assembly line, and just before they put us in our package, Simon sees an open door and says, "Let's blow the taco stand and make a break for it." Make a break for it. I totally did not say that. I totally did not say that. Push yes if you want me to give Max an electric shock. Push no if you want to give Simon an electric shock.
Here, hold on, sorry.
Oh! Okay.
They are perfect! Right, now let's see it again.
So anyway, we hopped down and snuck out the door, and outside the factory...
I'm not listening to me, I'm not listening to what they're prompting me to push, like yes or no.
Speeding up the parking lot toward the river, and I asked Simon what we were going to do with a fish, and he says, "Let's catch one and then figure it out." He said humans catch fish all the time, and there must be some use for them. I think he just wanted to bother that fisherman we saw. I did not want to bother the fisherman. I only wanted to borrow his fishing pole. Okay, push yes to zap Simon. Oh yeah? Push no to zap Max.
Okay, I heard it this time. Damn, perfect.
Minds think alike, Maxie. Anyway, your friend, the WowWee rescue team dropped a net.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video.
Adventure came to an end just as we were sneaking up to the old fisherman, and instead of catching a fish, we were the ones who got caught instead. The WowWee rescue team dropped a net over our head.
Yo,
And
thanks
you
for
squealed on me
watching.
and told them it was
Subscribe
all my
and
idea.
bye.
Well, it was all your idea. And a pretty stupid one, too. Oh, sure, the good ones.
Damn, perfect. Like I said, just keep on spamming the pause button until it's synced up with each other.
Some things are just over your head, Max. Sometime I'll tell my side of the story and you'll finally know the truth. Sure, Simon. Sure.
Well, that's Mr. Personality. Bye.
Alrighty then, well that's about it for this video, but I want to show you something else about the factory breakout. So basically there's this one version of the, one iteration of the story, where basically they say he reeled in the fish, like they threw the, fishing rod, you know, they asked it from the fisherman. Here, I'll play it out with this full color LCD screen. So basically what they do is they, get the fishing rod and reel it into the, thing, but then they thought for a second they actually caught a fish, but no, all they did is they actually caught the bottom of the bridge, and then they were hanging underneath it and waiting for a boat to pass under us. You're actually expecting a human to believe that? We would have been home free. Well, let's just ask. Do you actually believe Simon was planning that? See, you didn't have any idea. You were just made it all up. What I don't understand was... Wait, I think you already did that already, but I'm not sure.
Hey, Simon.
Yeah, scatterbrain.
Sorry, Master. Hey, Simon. I bet our human would like to hear about when we made a break for it from the factory. I don't want to talk about that. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I think we already did it by
You
here.
want to hear that story?
I think it was because Mom walked in the
You want
room.
me to tell it instead of Max. Push no. Let me tell it. It's funnier the way I tell it. Okay, let me tell it, Max, since you seem to be confused on the facts. I'm not confused, Simon. You said, hey, that door's open. Let's make a break for it, and I said no such thing. What I said was, hey, they left that door open so we could take a break. Why don't we hop down from this assembly line and take a look around out there? That's how it started anyway. I can't wait to hear this. So when we got outside, I noticed there was a guy fishing near the river. And you want to hear what this guy said? Good choice. It was too pathetic to repeat. So after we took that...
Okay, so here it is right here.
We would have rolled downriver and caught 2 fish. Then we'd find a bridge and cast the rod like a grappling hook. We'd hold onto the rod, reel it in, and drop into the first boat that came along. Wait a minute. Why were we supposed to take the fish with us? Apparently...
This is not the version I was talking about. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now.
You gotta have money in the big city. And after selling those babies, we would have been able to buy enough batteries to last a lifetime.
Like I said, it's just a good... Yeah. Here.
Brother. I'm glad they caught us instead. Okay, let's ask her.
Okay, so we did know the last time, so let's say yes.
Or what? Yes or no? See, Max? I'm still glad we got caught. I guess you're right, Max. But the plan would have worked except for the fish part. Hey, Simon. Sure. I'm flexible. Hey, Simon. I bet our human would like to hear about when we made a break for it from the factory. I don't want to talk about that. It was hilarious. Okay, you want to hear that story? Just push yes if you want me to tell it instead of Max. Push no. Let me tell it. It's funnier the way I
Yeah, it
tell
sounds
it.
like it's synced up, but here.
Okay, let me tell it, Max, since you seem to be confused on the facts. I'm not confused, Simon. You said, hey, that door's open. Let's make a break for it, and I said no such thing. What I said was, hey, they left that door open so we could take a break. Why don't we hop down from this assembly line and take a look around out there? That's how it started anyway. I can't wait to hear this. So when we got outside, I noticed there was a guy fishing near the river. And you want to hear what this guy said? He said, we're gonna get in.
Okay, so I think this is the version of it. So here, watch.
So I started us moving closer to the guy fishing, and the plan was genius. Once we got the guy's spare fishing rod, we'd go downriver to a bridge. Then we'd catch 2 fish. After that, we'd cast the rod until the hook caught the bridge's rail. Then we'd hold onto the pole and the fish and reel in the line till we were hanging under the bridge and wait for a boat to pass under us. You actually expect our humans to...
Yeah, here's the story right here, okay.
...in home free? Let's just ask Simon. Do you actually believe Simon was planning that?
So he said yes the last time, so here.
See? You didn't have any plan.
Okay, anyways, so let me just show you something on Google Earth. So basically, this is WowWee's Canadian North American department. This is the WowWee robotics field of the WowWee. You see, it's WowWee Canada Inc. And look, there's the profile picture. Or there's RoboScooper, there's the paper guitar, there's Tribot, there's Rex the dog, there's RoboMe, there's RoboRover, there's RoboReptile, there's Robot Zombie, there's RoboScooper, there's RoboRover, there's Mr. Personality, which is ironic because we're using him today. I'm using it for this video. Then there is Femi Sapien, there's Roboraptor Blue, there's those little pixie dust, not the God of Fly Fairies, but these other WowWee robots that have little pixelated little animal faces. And then the Blade Star, and here, it's a good thing I haven't... This phone is a magnifying glass. Look like something else. And then there's the, can't tell it. Here. And then there's the RoboSapien. There's the, can't tell what that is. But there's the, combo pack with the mini RoboPet and Pet. There's the RoboRover that I had. You know, the same version of it. The first generation model. But it looks like a prototype version of it. Then there's mini RoboQuad and mini RoboBoa. And then there's Rev. And then there's RoboRover. And then there's that robot right there. So yeah, anyways, but watch this. Look, it's actually near, the WowWee Robotics is actually near a body of water. And it's the Helta de la Beltline. But they look at this. They actually have a bunch of docks where you can actually fish, which is, oh shit. I just closed out of it, damn it. So I have to, it's a good thing I have my history unlocked, so I could just, leave off where I last left off, so here. Yeah, but I mean, you're thinking in the small MIP review, there's the cheese monkey spider that just crawled across the ceiling. I wish you had your processor sometimes. And like I said, this is its idle mode. This is basically its autonomous mode. Basically, like I said, this is what I was talking about earlier in the Foundry video. This is what Spin Master would call it. This autonomous mode, where it's waiting to hear a command. Of course, we would like it to be a roaming mode, where basically they explore its environment, but it's not. And there's also Arius Media as well. There's a white version of Arius, or a gray version of Arius Media right there. It looks like the Flytech Dragonfly under that cooler looking thing. Then there's another type of prototype robot. And it kind of reminds me of the Switchbot. Kind of reminds me of one of the prototype WowWee robots that were going to come out. The Switchbot. Here, look. There's the bridge right there. Look. There's the bridge that they actually... Well, I don't know if this is the exact same one. But there's the bridge they actually fished on. And here, I'll just go to the little person. Here. I'm just going to wait for it to turn blue. It's acting really slow right now, but here. Now, it doesn't even have a pointer finger. Like, it's actually going to highlight it. So here, watch. Is it this? There's the line, there's the boat line where I can actually... Here, hold on. I think it's on the other side, though. But I can't scroll. This would probably be better on a mobile phone, but here. Because I can actually, on the other bridge, I was actually, whoa.
Okay, guess what I'm thinking? That's just not gonna happen, Max. Oh, come on! It's so cool!
Oh, there's my other favorite autonomous mode, or idle mode phrase. Here, watch.
Okay, guess what I'm thinking? That's just not gonna happen, Max. Oh, come on! It's so cool! You gotta sign
I just love how he fucking says so cool. Like, these robots are so cool.
Okay, guess what I'm thinking? That's just not gonna happen, Max. Oh, come on! It's so cool! You
see if I'm allowed to walk
Why
on
do I
this
have
bridge.
to? It's absurd. Bet you can't guess. I'm telling you I can't. Come on, try. Okay, Max. You're thinking about the fact that the 1936 Fords had creases in their fenders, but in 1935 Fords did not. Nope. Not even close. Okay. What are you thinking
But he actually
about?
wasn't thinking. Yeah, he wasn't thinking about
I told you,
anything.
I wasn't actually thinking about
anything.
anything at all this time. Okay, guess what I'm thinking? It's just not gonna happen, Max. Oh, come on! It's so cool!
Fucking love these robots. They're the coolest.
Why do I have to? It's absurd. Bet you can't guess. I'm telling you I can't. Come on, try. Okay, Max. You're thinking about the fact that the
It's fucking
1936 Fords had
computers.
creases in
It's
their
acting
fenders,
very
but in
slow right now.
1935 Fords did not. Nope, not even close. Okay, what are you thinking about?
So remember, I was actually allowed to actually drive on this bridge. Am I allowed to now? But where's the here?
So Max and I were checking in for our flight the other day, and I told the check-in girl to send one of our bags to New York, one to Los Angeles, and one to Miami. To which she replied, "Sir, we can't do that." "Why not?" I asked her. "You did it last week." I think that's why they call it droll, folks. I don't get it myself. Sorry, folks. I'm just hoping you're not as dumb as he is. Knock, knock. Who's there? Max. Never again.
Wait, I'm not. I don't think I'm allowed. I can go to the path that the boats would go on to, but I don't think I can get on the bridge, even if this is the actual bridge. I don't think it is. I think they might have redone the because that was a while ago that I figured that out.
Why was 6 afraid of 7? I don't know. Why? Because 7 ate 9.
Wait, am I allowed to go?
I remember that one.
I think it's just
You are
the
reaching
photo.
deep into the haversack, Max, if you're using jokes like that. Hey, Simon, why don't you tell me a joke for a change? Remember, we're supposed to be a team, and there is no
This fucking thing
I
is slow
in
as
team.
shit.
Yes, I know, but there are 4 in platitude recycling idiot. Hey, Simon, I had a job interview the other day, and the human resources guy told me they had a perfect opening for people like me. Oh, really? And what was that?
Wait, am I?
The door. Oh, that's funny. I've heard a doctor joke. Patient shakes his doctor's hand and says, "Thanks for saving my life, Doc. I want to insult you by giving you money since we've been friends all our lives, and I'm taking care of you in my will." Doc says, "Can I take another look at that prescription I just gave you?" So Max and I went to see the doctor the other day, and Max blurts out...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta look up a different device. This
But
thing is
the
fucking
doctor
slow
said
as
not
shit.
to worry.
Either that or I'm not allowed to go on the bridge.
Yeah, and I was good with that.
Yeah, Mom. I need to look up something on Google Earth real quick. Am I allowed to? Yeah, I'm just gonna look it on it. I'm gonna look at it on a different device real quick.
Max,
Which I'm gonna have to install Google Earth.
But what's that, Simon? Can bald people get a hairline fracture? How should I know? So the other day, I went into a bookstore and asked the clerk if she could direct me to the self-help section. Oh, really? And what did she say? She said it would be defeating the purpose. Yep, it was a pretty good comeback, actually. Yeah, it was. But that's an old one. No. Yes, that's a really old joke. I'm glad I'm not as jaded as you are about everything. Go on. Thanks.
It's WowWee Canada Inc. Here, I'm gonna show you it on a different device real quick. Let's see, yeah, oh wait, am I allowed to get on the bridge again? Yeah, look, I'm on the bridge. Look, there it is. I'm on the bridge right now. There's the bridge. There. I mean, they don't actually say what type of bridge it is. And then there's the WowWee Canada Inc. There's the factory right over there. Or there's their North American department. Yeah, that's really cool. And I actually figured that out myself. You probably just thought it was made. Well, of course they said, well, they just thought the bridge was made up. But no, well, like I said, they don't actually say what type of bridge it is. So it's near Pyre Park. Here, I'll show you on this device. It's near, there's WowWee Canada Inc. right there. Here. There's WowWee Canada Inc. right there. And then there's the bridge right there. Right there. And it's near Antica Corda Triangle Park. And it's Festival Canal. So I think that's where it might have been. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyways, that's all I wanted to show you. So now back to the factory breakout story. Or the, this is the factory breakout story, but now the origin story. And I might as well charge this phone while, like, Mom's not even using it. And I might as well do another file transfer. But I already transferred, well, I'm going to do the file transfer to the Foundry video another time. I just want to keep this charged. I'm the fast charger. Oh, here, let's just leave it over here. Anyways, that's why I just need the RoboSapiens V2 box real quick. So I wanted to show you it. So here. But I still want to show you the...
Is it odd that no one has spoken to us for so long? Look on the bright side. You'll always have me. I hate playing charades with you.
Okay, anyways. So I'm going to go put back the RoboSapiens V2 box now. Well, let's actually... Oh, here. I want to try to see if we can look up the actual WowWee itself that's out of Hong Kong. Their Asian department. So here, let me just try Google Earth again. So here, let's look it up real quick. And the address is it's St. Patrick's here. Well, I don't want you looking it up because I don't want you spam, you know. Here it is. It is 3700 Rose St. Patrick's, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, H43182, Canada. So now let's look up the other. We, New York. Well, here, hold on. I think this might be a different address. I think they might have moved. It's Energy Plaza. This is their Asian department. And then here, watch. There's the there's the Asian department right there. And then there's this North American department. Can't see it because it's too close. So anyways, that's just what I wanted to, and then here's what it redirected me to. It redirected me.
Like the corners of my mind. If you don't stop right now, I will rip more than your memories out of the corners of your mind. Memories.
Look, there's the... Look, you see that? Look, there's a split second where you don't see his mouth, like I told you.
Like the corners of my mind. If you don't stop right now, I will rip more than your memories out of the corners of your mind. Memories.
Sounds like a
Like the
broken
corners
record.
of my mind. If you don't stop right now, I will rip more than your memories out of the corners of your mind.
Hey, let's actually charge it. Kind of want to charge it on the computer, but let's see how long it takes. So I was actually gonna do it charge instead of plugging it into the outlet on the bed, but here. It's not even plugged in all the way. Let's see how long it takes. It takes 2 hours, so let's see what it takes with the fast charger. That's what this is. The wireless skier. It's not really wireless, but okay. Of course, you can wire up a bunch of wireless stuff to it. It has 38 minutes. That's how long it will take. And my phone's, let's see how Let's see. Yeah, my phone's totally charged. I just want to keep it charged because I'm afraid it's killing the battery. And then that's what happened in the long hours, the RS Media long review video. It literally fell over. Here, I could replicate that, but I don't want the video stopping again.
So a horse walks into a diner and orders breakfast and starts reading the paper. The owner serves him breakfast, and when it comes time to pay, the horse gives him a $20 bill. The owner figures the horse can't be too bright.
Yeah, and honestly, like I said, and also another thing I actually kind of wish that Mr. Personality had is I wish he actually had closed captions or like captions on you. So basically, there was like another screen where it actually shows like those little things you see on TV, the little time card or the ticker, or like the freaking what is it called? Hey mom, what do you call the thing that news reporters read on TV? What do you call this? Teleprompters. That's what those are. The teleprompters. That's what those are. Like you can make like a little teleprompter. So basically, you really need to like. This is very unfortunate for deaf people. So well, I mean, of course there's hearing aids, but of course, it's not people who are fortunate enough to have hearing aids. So you really need to have full hearing. I'm hearing impaired. So yeah.
Only $1.
You can probably tell because
The owner says, "We don't see."
you can probably tell because of my voice.
I'm not surprised if you charge $19 for breakfast.
I'm not hearing impaired. It's just yeah.
Hey Simon, something has been bothering me lately. What's that, Max? Why isn't the word palindrome spelled the same way backwards as forwards? I'm sorry, Max, but that happens to be a good question for which I have no answer, my friend. Okay then.
Pretending he fell down. So now he's just gonna like tell us that we're trash because we are like terrible people since we didn't help him.
Guy walks into a doctor's office and says, "Doctor, I'm seeing little black spots." Doctor says, "Have you seen a doctor before?" Guy says, "No, just little black spots." I never forget a face, but in your case, I'll be glad to make an exception. Hey Simon, you really should be nicer to the garbage man. Oh yeah? And why is that? I don't know. He just seems really down in the dumps lately. Hey Max, did you hear about the mattress tester who got fired from his job? No. What happened? He stayed awake on the job.
Here, let's have him tell another joke. So here.
Simon, either we have a cold or we were built upside down. Why would you say that, Max? Because my nose is running and our feet smell. Can you turn him off without turning me off? Right now would be the time. Not me, just him. No? Okay, we'll risk living with him then, I guess. That was pretty hardcore there, Simon. I'm gonna have to watch you.
And I think this is also the same order in which the Ollie's Brilliant Confetti video was like I was talking about earlier. So let's check it out. I'm going to show you on this the phone. Always Brilliant Confetti, Mr. Personality. Always Brilliant Confetti, WowWee, Mr. Personality. WowWee, Mr. Personality. Stupid fucking Barney shit, but here, look, the Always Brilliant Confetti stand-up comedy joke, robot.
What about the negative side we should look out for? What are the red flags when we're dating someone? What would you suggest to look?
We have a cold, or we were built upside down. I was just talking to my friend the snail. Why would you say that? God, Simon. I never forget things. People like me. Oh, really? And what was that? Pussycat? Hey, Max, did you hear about the mattress? I never forget things. In your case?
Here, I gotta wait for a second.
I was just talking to my friend the snail.
Oh, I might cut off for a second.
Simon, I've got a problem. I can't stop singing. And he told Simon, I've got a
Right here.
problem.
Oh, wait, I thought for a second that was the video, and there's the feedback issue, or the feedback issue. Thought for a second that was the robot doing it, but he wasn't even paused. He was still moving.
I've got a problem. I can't stop singing. Simon, I've got a problem. I can't stop singing. What's new, pussycat? Gee, Max, sounds to me like you've got time.
Yeah, I just kept on spamming the pause button until we synced up with each other.
Unusual. Hey, Simon, I had a job interview the other day. One morning I saw an elephant.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think you might have skipped another joke, probably.
Never know. Hey, you
Either that or this is not the order in which the Always Burn Confetti video is like.
I got my principles. You don't like them? I've got others. This guy told me they had a perfect update for people like me. So a monkey's eating a pelican. So two cannibals are eating a cat.
Yeah, I don't think this is the order in which the Always Burn Confetti video is like. I'm sorry.
Especially since he takes money. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry.
Let me just text something real quick. Just, hold on. Let me just, here, hold on. I thought for a second Mom actually bought that DC adapter, or AC the DC adapter I was talking about earlier.
A guy panics and runs into a doctor's office.
Yeah, so this is not the order in which the,
I'm a TP. I'm a wig
That's
rat.
just-
I'm a TP. Doctor says, relax. You're too tense. Boy.
Oh, and then there's the actual USB Type A adapter that this robot actually takes. Like, it says not micro USB, look.
That darn SD card door is open again. Could you give it a nudge? Close that SD card
He's gonna
door. so I can
pester me until I close this, SD card. Here, look. Okay, so there's the USB port. And then there's that one. That's the type of here. That's that one right there. So I might need to add that to my cart as well. Well, I don't really know which type. Well, I already told you that I need an older computer to actually transmit information on this. Because like I said, these robots are way too old to actually detect inside the SD card. It's a mini B. It's a mini USB. It's a mini USB 2.0 cable, 480 megabytes per second transfer speed with gold plated plugs, 3-foot black. Well, it just says USB A and then to mini USB. I think it's just a USB A adapter, probably. So yeah.
I guess it's just you and me. That darn SD card door is open again. Could you give it a nudge?
Okay, anyways, back to the video. I was just wanting to show you that real quick. But I mostly focused on the DC AC to DC adapter I'm getting. I was just checking to see if my mom bought it yet, because she had like a $17.11 transaction, so I don't think she bought it yet. Well, it doesn't say that she offered a transaction, but here.
Doc, my goodness, what should I do? Doctor says, what?
Hope
I
I'm not
report that doctor
leaking
to the
anything.
nearest authorities.
Oh, and then I'll also show you another device that's USB Type A as well. Not just this person I never seen it, but another guy as well. Well, it's not WowWee related, but it's just another device that needs one as well. It's just a one that's easily comparable. Like, I can easily show you. I think it's a USB. It's either USB Type A. You can tell that this personality is talking in this idle mode phrase or autonomous mode where he's waiting to hear a command or not. Wait, let's see if it's the right one. Let's see. Hold on. No, it's a different. It's a different one. It's a lot thicker.
We can't go until the SD card door's closed all the way.
And here. That's the type of calculator it says it goes to. It's a mini USB. It's a TI-84 Plus CE. I don't know if that's the same one or not. Yeah, I know it's a completely different one. My bad. We just have the TI-84 Plus, so I think I think that's the one I'm looking for. It's also a camera, a GoPro, a PS3, a GPS, a TI. Oh, just like the Garmin GPS that we have. USB Type A, computer, laptop, and wall charger. Here.
Okay, I got one. Two carrots are walking down the street when a bus comes over the curb and runs over one of them. His buddy brings him to the emergency room, and the doctor says, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is...
Oh, he just had severe baggage deflection. It's about time he's done that. Now, this is the... Wait, is this a TI-84 again?
Oh, thank goodness. We're alive.
Okay, now this looks like the right one.
You don't like playing with us whenever you shut us down. And I try to explain, but you know how it goes sometimes. We actually up and running?
Well, it looks like the exact same calculator right here. Look. There we go. And it's also a PS3 controller, a Blue Yeti Pro, a Blue Snowball, and yeah, but here. Which I didn't even know if they still actually had that exact same charger that we got the last time for him, but I already told you it doesn't work. It needs an older computer. It says Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows Vista, anything with Intel Core 4 processor, 512 megabytes RAM, USB connectivity, and internet connectivity, and Mac OS X and greater. So basically, if you're a Mac user, you can actually use the newer. Well, it doesn't say. I think it needs anything for Mac. Anyways, like I said, the device compatibility for these robots is Windows 2. Like they say, Windows XP and Windows 2000, but I heard.
Does it occur to you that we could be wasting our lives here?
Like I said, you can even use, well, for, like you said, for the development kit, it's Windows 2000 you can actually use. Like, it's Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows Vista, and, well, that one is greater, but, like I said, it's anything with Intel Pentium 4 processor, 512 megabytes of internal RAM, USB connectivity, and internet connectivity. So that's the thing with him. And then for our Mac users, it's Mac OS X and greater. So basically, if you're a Mac user, you can actually use a later, well, they don't say, I think it's just any newer Mac. So if you're a Mac user, you can actually use a greater version, a newer version of Macintosh. To Macintosh, you use the media organizer and the installing CD software and PC Soft RS Media Suite. But when you're a Windows user, you have to buy the actual old computer device compatibility to use it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I already told you that, here. I already told you that basically it's better to program with the SD card because the USB port can actually come loose and then you'll have a problem with storage where data loss and corruption, and it'll also do it when you do a voice memo. Like on the SD card it won't do that, but of course it'll also get data corruption, data loss or corruption if you don't insert or eject the SD card. Like if you just take it out immediately, then it's just gonna get data corruption.
This is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
Which I really wish that on this computer it would actually stay flush with the it doesn't sink in all the way. It sticks out. Like it's not flush with the computer. Probably just think it's the type of SD card I have, but no. Here, hold on. No, so I don't like how on this computer, basically the SD card is actually not flush with the computer. It sticks out. See, look. See, look. Probably just think I have it sticking out, but no, that's how it is. It can, insert and outsert, or, eject.
My grandfather killed 2 men.
Oh, here's the joke. Here's the joke right here. Look.
My grandfather killed 2 men during World War II. Wow. Was he a machine gun? No, a coffee pot.
So there's the joke right there. But there's also another joke that said, hey, who's that lady I saw with you last night? That was no lady. That was my wife. I thought you said socket wrench. That's what she said. I have nowhere to go with this. That's terrible, Simon. I don't know. I just don't like the whole Bob Billion banter thing. Well, Bob Billion, I was talking about your breath. Hey, you're on a roll. That's enough now. I already showed you in the previous Mr. Personality video.
So the other day, I went into a bookstore and asked the clerk if she
So
could
anyways,
direct
now we
me
can
to
get back to the
self-help
fact of
section.
the
Oh, really?
origin
And
story.
what did she say? Hey, Simon, you know
Here
what
we go.
might be fun? Let's tell a story of how we first got together.
Oh wait, I
It's
just
a pretty
eliminated
cute
the
story.
previous
Yeah.
option.
Cute like a 6-week-old puppy with its foot caught in a hole start. Before I came to
Now
work
this looks
for
like fucking
WowWee,
Barney.
I had an important job as the central processing chip in an auto global satellite positioning unit. A black and silver stretch Hummer with gold rims and mahogany interior, owned by a rapper by the name of DJ Protege. And I know. Now onto the important stuff. I was once the cash distribution processor for an ATM located on the Strip in Las Vegas.
Here, I want to
All
put it
did
back
was
to the
dole out
default.
the
Now
life-saving
this looks like
support
Barney.
slobs so they could walk across the street and blow it all in the casino. Some of the losers would come back
Oh, yeah,
4,
and the
even
Zach
5 times a
Slot.
night until their balance was 0. Talk about job satisfaction. Oh, that sounds awful. I think that my version of how we met is much nicer. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, and there's that freaking Transformers Earth Sparks advertisement I'm getting here. Look, probably get copyright claimed by Paramount or freaking Viacom again. I mean, yeah. Oh, and it just disappeared. Good, because I'm probably gonna get copyright claimed for showing that. I didn't show any audio, but like I said, I mentioned in the previous There's another advertisement. I already mentioned in that's actually yeah. So I already mentioned in the the Foundry video, I'm pretty sure even a single screenshot of somebody's just gonna get copyright claims. So here. Oh, I probably, wait, did he? Here. Probably cancel it out, because like, see, if you leave it idle in there, it's not gonna do anything. Yeah, see? You just clicked out of it.
Hey, Simon. Our human cut you off. Yay, that's so funny, Max. Hey, Simon. You know what might be fun? Let's tell a story of how we first got together. It's a pretty cute story. Yeah, cute like a 6-week-old puppy with its foot caught in a hole. Start. Before I came to work for WowWee, I had an important job as the central processing chip in an auto global satellite positioning unit. A black and silver stretch Hummer with gold rims and mahogany interior, owned by a rapper by the name of TJ Protege. And I know. Now onto the important stuff. I was once the cash distribution processor for an ATM located on the Strip in Las Vegas. All I did was dole out the life savings of poor slobs so they could walk across the street and blow it all in the casino. Some of the losers would come back 4, even 5 times a night until their balance was 0. Talk about job satisfaction. Oh, that sounds awful. I think that my version of how we met is much nicer. Would you like to hear it?
Okay, so yes. Okay, let's do it. I was gonna do that anyways.
Alright. Oh, great.
Oh yeah, that's also another thing. Like, let's guess. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Wait, let's see. No. Oh, it's gonna be yes. Okay, so it's yes. So that's what the next option's gonna be.
At first, my job was fun. Lots of travel, mostly between LA and Las Vegas. During the long trips, I like to chat with other electronic devices. That's when I found out that the limo only got 12 miles to the gallon and even less in the city. All us electronic devices decided to go on strike just as we reached Las Vegas, which wasn't a very good idea. The power brakes and power steering refused to operate at a red light, and a black 4x4 towing a cash machine we met in an intersection only made matters worse. Oh, the crash was loud, and I suddenly found myself, for the very first time, adrift in the universe. But that was nothing compared to what happened next. Want me to tell you the next part? Simon, let me tell it. Push no.
Okay, so that's, well, he says, oh, Simon, let me choose. Choose no. So, and yes, that's exactly what it is. Alright, we'll do that.
I can tell which pieces of wreckage came from my Hummer and which came from the ATM machine. Now, I try, as a rule, to look on the bright side. Until Mr. Bobo appeared. But that was just the start of our adventure. Simon and I had many more mountains to climb before we became partners. Gee, Max, could you make it sound any more lame? Oh, come on, Simon. You were the one who suggested that we form a team. Remember? That first night in the WowWee basement when we were so afraid? When you were counting 20s in your sleep? We agreed to never talk about that. Come on, we're all human. Actually, we're not, Max. Well, should I finish the story?
Okay, let's see what this is about. And no. Okay, so yeah.
What Max will not tell you is that he and I fought like cats and dogs for the first few months we were together. I always thought of that as our honeymoon period. Everything's relative. You're so funny, Simon. But that is a whole nother story.
Kind of sounds like my, Okay, so there's that. So now let's show, well, I already showed you the factory breakout, so I want to show you, I wish, here.
There is a human. Hey, Simon.
Can't show you the other type of the,
Let's tell a story of how we first got together. It's a pretty cute story. Yeah. Cute like a 6-week-old puppy with its foot caught in a hole. Start. Before I came to work for WowWee, I had an important job as the central processing chip in an auto global satellite positioning unit. A black and silver
Oh wait,
stretch
I want to try to do it here. I want to try this again. I want to try, maybe, like I said, there's 3 to 4 there's 3 to 4 layers of the, so instead of just doing it on one single, we always have to do separate ones. There's 3 to 4, and then there's that staticky noise again. There, look, I got it on 2 separate wheels this time, which is really cool. I said, like I said, there's 3 to 4 different parts of the story, and I could actually put, like, there's options to do emoticons, but what is this, 2017? No, it's not, but I was thinking of doing, like, a little symbol just to make it a little bit more interesting instead of just having the plain old text. Because I know that's probably the drive in on the Gen Z fucking people after, even though that damn emoji movie bombed, but here.
Now on to the
It's a
important
bomb.
stuff. I was once the cash distribution processor for an ATM located on the
Okay, so let's
strip in
spin
Las
the first
Vegas.
wheel.
All I did was dole out the life savings of poor slobs so they could walk across the street and blow it all in the casino.
Okay, so it's yes,
Some of the losers would come
and
back
let's see what the
4,
next
even
one
5
is.
times a night until their balance was 0.
And then no.
Talk about job satisfaction. Oh, that sounds awful.
So yes
I think
and
that
no.
My version of how we met
Here.
is much nicer.
This is what I got. I mean, I think I really wish you can have visuals. Oh, here. I guess we can actually. Well, I want to put it to where I can see it. Oh, you know what? Here. Okay, so yes. So let's do yes.
All right. Great. At first, my job was fun. Lots of travel, mostly between LA and Las Vegas.
So you could barely even
During
see it
long
in the
trip,
previous video I
liked to
did in
chat
here.
with other electronic devices. That's when I found out that the
Let's
limo
really wish there was a
only got 12
TV in
miles
here.
to the gallon, and even less in the city. All us electronic devices decided to go on strike just as we reached Las Vegas.
Which at first you're probably going to be drawn toward the computer and not the robot. Mr. Personality
refused to operate
specifically.
at a red light, and a black 4x4 towing a cash machine we met in an intersection only made matters worse. Oh, the crash was loud, and I suddenly found myself, for the very first time, adrift.
Well, let's do
in
the opposite.
universe.
Oh, here.
But that was nothing compared to what happened next. Want me to tell you the next part? Now, Simon, let me tell it. Push no.
That's exactly what it is. So here.
I can tell which pieces of wreckage came from my Hummer and which came from the ATM machine. Now, I try as a
Look,
rule
there.
to look
There's
at
the sideways
front
expression I was talking about earlier.
until Mr.
In the previous
Overhead
video.
appeared. But that was just the start
No,
of
that
the
face. I fucking
Simon
love
and I
that
had
facial
many more
expression
mountains
so
to climb
much.
Before we became partners. Gee, Max, could you make it sound any more lame? Oh, come on, Simon. You were the one who suggested that we form a team. Remember? That first night in the WowWee basement when we were so afraid? When you were counting 20s in your sleep? We agreed to never talk about that. Come on, we're all human. Actually, we're not, Max. Well, should I finish the story?
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, let's see what the first wheel wants us to do. Yes. Okay, here.
Simon and I hit it off right from the start. No, we did not. But that is a whole nother story.
And then for the heck of it, you might as well do the other, the factory breakout. Even though I told you the thing I wanted to mention.
It was hilarious. Okay, you want to hear that story? Just push yes.
What you can actually do? Wait, can you do more wheels?
Push no. Let me tell it. It's funnier the way
No, I don't
tell
think
it.
you can do more wheels. Okay, so no. So no, and then just fucking cut. Oh, now I have to start all over again. Here, let's just do yes.
Okay,
It's a good thing I have. It's a good thing I have two separate wheels. So yes
I'm not
and
confused, Simon.
no.
You said, hey, that door's open. Let's make a break for it, and I said no such thing. What I said was, hey, they left that door open so we could take a break. Why don't we hop down from this assembly line and take a look around out there? That's how it started anyway. I can't wait to hear this. So when we got outside,
You're
I
trying to
noticed
see.
there was a guy fishing near the river. And you want to hear what this guy said?
Here, hold on. Let's just get rid of this. Let's do it before. Let's do it before he gives up. Or I have to do the other wheel again. Yes.
He said, we're gonna get in trouble. Anyway, so I started us moving closer to the guy fishing, and the plan was genius. Once we got the guy's spare fishing rod.
Okay, so the next answer is gonna be no.
Then we'd catch 2 fish. After that, we'd cast the rod until the hook caught the bridge's rail. Then we'd hold onto the pole and the fish and reel in the line till we were hanging under the bridge and wait for a boat to pass under us. You actually expect our human to believe that? We would have been home free. Let's just ask Simon. Do you actually believe Simon was planning that?
And no.
See, you didn't have any plan.
And they already mentioned that earlier, so here.
What I don't understand is, why were we taking the fish?
Okay, so let's do the fact. Let's do the. I keep getting them mixed up. Let's do the origin story now.
Hey Simon, you know what might be fun? Let's tell a story of how we first got together. It's a pretty cute story. Yeah, cute like a 6-week-old puppy with its foot caught in a All start. Before I came to work for WowWee, I had an important job as the central processing chip in an auto global satellite positioning unit. A black and silver stretch Hummer with gold rims and mahogany interior, owned by a rapper by the name of TJ Protege. And I know. Now onto the important stuff. I was once the cash distribution processor for an ATM located on the Strip in Las Vegas. All I did was dole out the life savings of poor slobs so they could walk across the street and blow it all in the casino. Some of the losers would come back 4, even 5 times a night until their balance was 0. Talk about job satisfaction.
Oh, that sounds awful. I think that my version of how we met is much nicer. Would you like to hear it? Yes, Master? Hey,
Whoops.
Simon.
Sorry, I pushed the wrong button. Sorry.
Hey, Simon. Oh, I'm so glad you're still alive. Hey, Simon. You know what?
Probably most of my
Let's tell
mortal
a story
enemies
of
want
how
me
we
dead.
first got together. It's a pretty cute story.
Yeah, cute like a 6-week-old puppy with its foot caught in a
I'll start. Before I came to work for WowWee,
Wait, can you
I
actually
had an
do
important job
more
as the
wheels?
central
It's just gonna
processing chip
redirect
in
me
an
to the
auto
freaking.
global
I
satellite
have to do it
positioning
again.
unit. A black and silver stretch Hummer with gold rims and mahogany interior, owned by a rapper by the name of DJ Protege.
And I know. Now on to the important stuff. I was once the cash distribution processor for an ATM located on the Strip in Las Vegas. All I did was dole out the life savings of poor slobs so they could walk across the street and blow it
Oh,
all
it's just
in
at the bottom,
casino.
okay.
Some of the losers would come back 4, even 5 times a night until their balance was 0. Talk about job satisfaction.
Oh, that sounds awful. I think that my version of how we met is much nicer.
Okay,
Would
let's
you
see.
like to hear it?
And no. Okay.
A wise choice, my friend. So I'm minding my own business, ruining marriages and destroying credit ratings. It was just before dawn, and things were slowing down when the pickup truck arrived. When the 2 guys in
Okay, so it's
ski
both
masks
now,
jumped
so
out,
that's what we're gonna
I
be
knew
doing.
I was toast. There were a bunch of shrill noises, followed by an enormous jerk and a
Wait,
giant crashing
am I actually
sound.
pushing this
I
correctly?
knew I was going mobile. I felt
Oh,
so
wait, no, you can actually
comforted knowing
add
that
them
these
on the wheel.
schmucks
Cool.
would likely do some hard time. And then I felt a tremendous collision. We had just gone head-to-head with a Hummer, and I found myself a part of a rubble heap.
Say what you want about him. He saved our lives.
And someday I'm gonna make him pay. Shall I go on?
Okay, so next one is no. Okay.
Mr. Bobo was in Las Vegas attending the
I just like how he
Consumer
doesn't even
Electronics
say
Show.
anything. It's like,
When he
alright,
heard the
screw it.
crash,
Just like,
he came
take it away,
running like
Max.
a knight in shining armor to rescue as many poor, lost electronic souls as he could. And as luck would have it, that included Simon and me.
To be relegated to a fate worse than death.
Oh, you never did appreciate Mr. Bobo.
And I never will.
But he's done so much for us.
Well, sure. That works for amateurs. Would you like to know how I think this story ends?
Okay, so let's see what the third wheel wants us to do. And sure, oh, of course, yeah. And no, so it's both all no.
That's a good choice. His stories never end with, and they all lived happily ever after.
Which this is what we did the previous time.
It's a copyright infringement.
And yet we're still friends.
Define friends.
Come on, Simon. You know you would take a bullet for me.
If it hits you, it's hitting me, Max.
My pal.
Okay, so now let's do the... yeah.
Hey, Simon. I bet
Now let's do the factory breakout.
We made a break for it.
And I actually got it right this time. Of course, that's all...
Talk about that.
It was hilarious.
Okay, you want to hear that story? Just push yes.
Okay, so it's yes this time.
Instead of Max.
Push no. Let me tell it. It's funnier the way I tell it.
Okay, let me...
I think I should probably have them different colors. Oh, wait, we should actually do it... like yes and no, like 15 million times. Here, let's
I
do
said
that.
no such thing. What I said was, hey, they left that door open so we could take a break. Why don't we hop down from this assembly line and take a look around out there? That's how it started,
Even
anyway.
though it's probably gonna have a... So you have a better chance.
So when we got outside, I noticed there was a guy fishing near the river. And you want to hear what this guy said?
Here, let's see what the other wheel gives me.
Good choice. It was too pathetic to repeat. So after we took that guy's spare fishing rod, we would have rolled downriver and caught 2 fish. Then we'd find a bridge and cast the rod like a grappling hook. We'd hold onto the rod, reel it in, and drop into the first boat that came along.
Wait a minute. Why were we supposed to take the fish with us?
Apparently fish are worth something, or humans wouldn't spend so much time catching them, Max. You gotta have money in the big city. And after selling those babies, we would have been able to buy enough batteries to
I
last...
don't even know how many... Gee, you can make it like a bunch of
Still
freaking
don't
answers.
get what
Damn.
fish are for.
Oh, brother.
I'm glad they caught us instead.
Okay, let's ask our...
So let's just leave it the way it
Are
is.
fish worth a great deal of money, or what? Yes or no?
think we should do just about 10 entries, like where we have like the whole entire rainbow. Even though that there's black and white, so and then those aren't even colors. But here, yeah, you don't see that in fucking Cocomelon. Yeah, what? That stupid dumbass fucking piece of shit fucking excuse for education is that doesn't even acknowledge that.
We'd be out of a job, Simon.
I guess you're right, Max. But the plan
So like I said, I've actually done better at not mentioning those things. I think that's the new, because like I said, I'm neutral over those Mattel toys now. So anyways, now let's do the next story.
Hey, Simon, you know what might be fun? Let's tell a story of how we first got together. It's a pretty cute story.
Yeah, cute like a 6-week-old puppy with its foot caught in a
I'll start. Before I came to work for WowWee, I had an important job as the central processing chip in an auto global satellite positioning unit. A black and
Hey, you weren't
silver
jack
striped
shit for
Hummer
dumbass
with
shit.
gold rims
That's
and
it, that's why
mahogany
fucking kids'
interior.
attention
Oh,
spans is so fucking low nowadays. And like, yeah. That's why I hate, that's why today's shit is fucking trash. But let's ignore that.
a rapper by the name of TJ Protege.
I know. Now onto the important stuff. I was once the cash distribution processor for an ATM.
Okay, so we're gonna
located
stop
on
when we
the
have
strip in
all the
Las
colors of
Vegas.
the
All I
that
did
it
was dole
has.
out the life savings of poor slobs so they could walk across the street and blow it all in the casino. Some of the losers would come back 4, even 5 times a night until their balance was 0. Talk about job satisfaction.
Oh, that sounds awful. I think that my version of how we met is much nicer. Would you like to hear it?
I'm just gonna do the first wheel because I'm not finished with the other wheels. So it's a tie, but it's yes.
All right. Oh, great. At first, my job is fun. Lots of travel, mostly between LA and Las Vegas. During the long trips, I like to chat with other electronic devices. That's when I found out that the limo only got 12 miles to the gallon and even less in the city. All us electronic devices decided to go on strike just as we reached Las Vegas, which wasn't a very good idea. The power brakes and power steering refused to operate at a red light, and a black 4x4 towing a cash machine we met in an intersection only made matters worse. Oh, the crash was loud, and I suddenly found myself, for the very first time, adrift in the universe.
But that was nothing compared to what happened next.
I'm recycling colors now.
Now, Simon, let me tell it. Push no.
Okay, so no, yes.
So here I am, lying in the middle of the
Now we're
street.
doing the
Not much traffic,
version
so
of the
I
Rebel
wasn't too
Community.
worried. The police would
video
arrive
was
soon
like,
with their yellow tape and brooms, and that would be the end of me. What a way to go. 1 minute you're crushing people's hopes and dreams, and the next you're part of a landfill. But then came Mr. Bobo. What a dweeb. Not only was Mr. Bobo a scavenger, he was also pretty cheap. And so he decided to peddle his pile of ill-gotten junk to the highest bidder. So it was off to CES for him.
Lucky for us.
The first exhibitioners he approached were less than interested in his big old bag of junk. But just as he was giving up hope, the guy at the WowWee booth offered to take the whole lot off his hands for $15 and a certificate for the all-you-can-eat buffet at the Rio. Most of it got thrown directly into the trash, except for a
Guys, so
couple
let's see what
chips
the
that
third
colored
wheel one is
And
on.
guess whose chips were? They were Simon and me. So
And it's
now
no.
my turn?
Oh, sorry. I was frozen with a sense of dread for a moment.
This was fun. We should do it again.
Yeah, and basically what it happens if I said is yes is that that's why Simon and I became one. Well, we saw the potential was to do good in our world by combining our talents. This was fun. We should do it again. So anyways, let's try it again.
Hey, Simon, I better
But what the
like to hear about when we made
No,
a
this is the
great
factory
from the
breakout.
factory.
I didn't even mention what of course it was the origin
It
story.
was hilarious.
Okay, you want to hear that story? Just push yes if you want me to tell it instead of no.
Push no. Let me tell it. It's funnier the way I tell it. Pay attention, Simon.
I will to keep pushing the wrong
So
way.
Max and I were checking it.
I better stop now, Simon. Hey, Simon, you know what might be fun? Let's tell a story of how we first got together. It's a pretty cute story.
Now I can add more wheels. I've done the limit. See, look.
I'll start. Before I came to work for WowWee, I had an important job as the
We got yes in red, yes in yellow, and let's see what the third one is. And yes in red.
Okay, and now on to the important stuff. I was once the cash distribution processor for an ATM located on the Strip in Las Vegas. All I did was dole out the life savings of poor slobs so they could walk across the street and blow it all in the casino. Some of the losers would come back 4, even 5 times.
Oh yeah, and they also can make it where basically, if it lands on max, which is yellow, then that's, or like, that means that go with max, and then if it's blue, that's Simon, which, look, it's almost the exact same color, but it's just a little off a little bit.
Until their balance was 0.
That's more of like a sky, it's more like a sky blue right there.
I think that my version of how we met is much nicer. Would you like to hear it?
Okay, so yes, it's all yes, okay, good.
Alright. Great.
It's yes in red, and then yes in yellow, and yes in red again.
Between LA and Las Vegas, during the long trips, I like to chat with other electronic devices. That's when I found out that the limo only got 12 miles to the gallon, and even less in the city. All us electronic devices decided to go on strike just as we reached Las Vegas, which wasn't a very good idea. The power brakes and power steering refused to operate at a red light, and a black 4x4 towing a cash machine we met in an intersection only made matters worse. Oh, the crash was loud, and I suddenly found myself, for the very first time, adrift in the universe. But that was nothing compared to what happened next. Want me to tell you the next part? Simon, let me tell it. Push no. So here I am, lying in the middle of the street. Not much traffic, so I wasn't too worried. The police would arrive soon with their yellow tape and brooms, and that would be the end of me. What a way to go. 1 minute you're crushing people's hopes and dreams, and the next you're part of a landfill. But then came Mr. Bobo. What a dweeb. Not only was Mr. Bobo a scavenger, he was also pretty cheap. And so he decided to peddle his pile of ill-gotten junk to the highest bidder. So it was off to CES for him. Lucky for us. The first exhibitioners he approached were less than interested in his big old bag of junk. But just as he was giving up hope, the guy at the WowWee booth offered to take the whole lot off his hands for $15 and a certificate for the all-you-can-eat buffet at the Rio. Most of it got thrown directly into the trash, except for a couple of chips that caught his eye. And guess whose chips were? They were Simon and me. So,
And then now it's yes.
And that's how Simon
That's
and I
the other
became
version
one.
of it.
WowWee saw our potential to do good in the world by combining our talents. This was fun. We should do it again. This was fun. This was fun. This was fun. We should do it
I
again.
just wanted to do that up. So, here.
Hey, Simon, I bet our human would like to hear about when we made a break for it from the factory. I don't want to talk about that. It was hilarious. Okay, you want to hear that story?
Okay, let's spin the wheels again.
Yes, if you want me to tell it instead of Matt.
Well, you can only do one at a time.
Let me tell it. It's funnier the way I tell it.
So it's yes.
Okay, let me tell it, Max, since you seem to be confused on the fact.
Even though I would spin the wheels and then do the
You
story.
said, hey, that door's open. Let's make a break for it and...
Okay, so it's yes in Simon blue, there's yes in red, and then let's see, I think it's gonna be, yellow. I can also get, and let's see what it is. Oh, it's Simon blue again.
So when we got
Oh, so it's all blue. It's all Simon blue.
And you want to hear what this guy said? He said, we're gonna get in trouble.
Oh, wait, actually, sorry, my bad. It's actually yes in red, sorry. It just looks like a tie. Sorry, I've been doing this for a long time.
Once we got the guys
Sorry, it's been a long day.
we'd go downriver to a bridge. Then we'd catch 2 fish. After that, we'd cast the rod until the hook caught the bridge's rail. Then we'd hold onto the pole and the fish and reel in the line while we were hanging under the bridge and wait for a boat to pass under us. You actually expect our human to believe that? We would have been home free. Let's just ask Simon. Do you actually believe Simon was planning that?
So, yes.
Thank you. What I don't understand is, why were we taking the fish?
Yeah, so, and then, like I said, the other one would be like, hey, you didn't have any plan. You just made it all up. What I don't understand is, why did we take the fish?
What time is it, Simon? 1:33
Of course, wait, is that... No, that's not the real time, so I might as well set the real time. Even though I have to get it perfectly
let's adjust.
timed.
Let's set the time.
I know that's not the real date, so let me just set it. Even like I said, if you remove the batteries from Mr. Personality, he'll forget the safe day and time. You'll need to reset him. Yeah, let me just set him real quick. Oh, I thought for a second the minutes were correct, but they're not. Here, hold on, let me just check this real quick. Oh, here, hold on.
Okay, now we're all ready.
Okay, now let's see it. Now let's see the real time.
The time right now is 5:27 p.m.
Yeah, that's the correct time right now. And then the correct... Wait, is this the right date? And yes, it is. I kind of wish you also had the day. Like, yeah, it's February 15th, but I wish it also was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I wish it was like that. And it has so it has the month, the day, and then the year. So, well, it has the 15th. It just doesn't say what type of day it is, which it's Saturday right now. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I think that's about it for this video. I mean, I kind of want to continue because like I said, I just want to continue because I want to, like I said, I'm pouring out all of the knowledge that I know about these robots and into one solid video, so I don't have to make separate videos, even though that I had to make 2 parts to this. So I think that's about it for this video, but I mean, I don't really want to stop. I mean, I know I'm going to say that I'm going to end this video and then an hour later I'm going to like actually end it, but it's kind of boring just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm just trying to do each of the combinations in which you can actually end the story. So I wish more of the yes and no buttons were actually incorporated into other stuff besides, well, it's in conversation mode. That's the prototype one, so that's what the stories are. And, well...
And press OK for your answer.
Okay, do you like how this video was turning out?
The crystal ball says it thinks so.
That's amazing.
Oh, we should probably get WowWee out. I haven't used him ever since I made the video, so let's get WowWee out real quick. So like I said, I'm trying to make this video a little bit more interesting, so here. And I actually have batteries for it. Since he has the device or next 8 balls as well, which this is what this is. 8 balls. Okay, good. You have 30 minutes. Okay, good. Alright, so guess what? We can actually transition back to the other room. Which I don't think we should really do that because I already have everything perfect up here, but I actually haven't...
Stay there.
Why?
Because you got everything situated and then I might come up and be angry.
I'm not gonna get up. I'm not gonna get upset.
Never mind, Miller. I'm not gonna eat.
Okay, good, because I didn't want to...
But I don't want to fucking disturb you.
Here, I don't know. I'm debating on which if I should actually transition back to the other room. I don't know if I should. Damn. Whoa, let's ask the crystal ball if I should do it. Even though it's gonna be a big ass fucking mistake, but here.
Pressing OK will conjure the answer from the mystical oracle.
Okay, should I move into the TV room?
You didn't ask hard enough.
Well, I could get RoboMe going, but here.
You ask your question. Press OK to get the answer.
Should I move into the TV room?
I'm afraid the spirit said no. Ask and press OK for your answer.
Is that a yes?
It's better if you don't know.
Oh, here, let's try doing it on the, here. Yeah, let's try doing the yes and no, here. Or maybe. I want to keep it the way it is, but... So I guess this is all no or and maybe. Okay, so it's yes in Simon Blue, yes in Simon Blue, and this is also yes in Simon Blue. And it's not red, like I said the second one was the last time. Yes, it's all yes in Simon Blue. So here. Is that a yes? Oh, I didn't answer anything.
Press OK and hear your answer.
Is that a yes?
The crystal ball says it's...
Oh, so there's the first yes, and Simon was the one to answer it. Well,
A short thing is a
Simon
short
was
thing.
the one to point out, so here.
Ask your question, O Master, then confirm by pressing OK.
Is that a, should I get RoboMe if I'm allowed to go in the living room?
It's a bit shaky there, but...
Oh, hey, look, you got Simon, though. So, like, there's actually this one time where basically every single time I would spin the wheel, it would always be, like, if it was on yes, it would actually respond with yes. And if it was no, it would actually respond with no, which is really cool.
After you ask your question, press OK to get the answer.
Well, this is a maybe. This has maybe and doesn't even respond in all types.
Well, you seldom get such a
You
straight
know.
answer from the crystal ball. It says no.
I sure hope that's a good thing.
Here, because oh, wait. Oh, wait. Am I allowed to make it? Oh, here, look. I'm going to have to make another wheel. It's all here. Oh, wait, just revert. Wait. Did I put 4 wheels? Yeah, I did. Okay. Here, so let's actually, I want to transition into the other room. I really do, and maybe that's where I can end this video. But, so I can actually project what's going on the computer, because you probably can't even tell what I'm doing. I want to have to constantly grab the camera and point it over to the camera, the computer. I mean, he said no, but let me just ask again, real quick. And no, I'm gonna remove that one wheel, because I don't want it anymore. The one I just made. Here, hold on.
Ask your question, O Master, then confirm by pressing OK.
Should I live? Oh, she's probably. Oh, can I move into the upstairs living room?
Bad news. It doesn't seem likely.
Pressing OK will conjure the answer from the
Here.
mystical oracle.
Are you sure?
Yeah, baby. Fate says yes.
Fate is fickle.
Okay. Well, I really just want. Oh, damn, I wish I had another TV in here. Damn. Oh, come on. Or at least I can actually just, crop up or pin the. But there's nothing stuck here. I would need to have the dresser or the nightstand closer to the wall to prop it up onto the. Let's actually, you know what? Let's actually try that real quick. But let's see if it's actually tall enough to actually. Yeah, we can do it like this. Yeah, we can actually do it like that. But then I just don't want to reach over here and grab it. See, I don't want to do this, so. But I'll leave everything the way it is, like the board and everything. I'll just take all of the electronic devices to their respective places. So I think we should actually move to the other room. So, because we've been in here for a while. So I wanted to take this opportunity. I think this will be worth it in a way. Plus, I like this room. I just hated it because I just didn't like how it sounded But I actually kind of like this room. I just like it when it's upstairs or in this room because I actually have enough room to move around. And I feel like that by the time I actually, what's the point of doing this when I only have 30 seconds, 30 minutes to do it? By the time the clock is ticking, or the clock is already ticking already. So, I mean, they told me no, that I shouldn't do this, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. Which, I mean, I really wish this was actually a live stream, so I didn't have to rely on the crystal ball answering for me, but, I mean, like I said, I'll eventually remake these videos, and, well, like I said, not everything is gonna play out like how it did in this video, versus Despicable Me, so now all the Facebook moms are gonna have to eat shit for that shit. Even though it's not even that freaking, even though the minions aren't even that much of a big thing anymore. Well, yeah, they're just not as, like I said, the thing is that when we first see them, like see these brand new and most popular ideas that, like I said, we've never seen this stuff before. We've never seen Minions or anything like that. But then later on in the franchise, and it just gets freaking redundant, and then there's a whole fucking movie dedicated to those damn things, and then eventually it gets freaking annoying, and then it's not fun anymore. Like you can literally predict every single thing that's gonna happen. Well, Mom actually said not to mess with her TV, but here. There, so let's... Here, sorry I've been called quiet, but... And it would actually have the Daniel Song's Rocketeer going on. And I could actually show you the Big Bang Theory again, but that's the I don't want to do that because I'm going to get copyright claims, so I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, hold on, just wait a second. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I'm losing my mind right now. And I also kind of want to redo the WowWee thumbnail. I actually did because I don't like how I just like how it looks when the eyes are turned off. It just doesn't look good when his eyes are light up. And I already told you that I kind of wish that all of the functionality, the eye poking, the eye poke trigger, the nose poke trigger, the mouth poke trigger, the eye, like the interchange, like mostly those features were still on. But like, so you need the iPhones 4 to 6, iPod Touch 4th generation, iPad 3 for the telepresence app to do that. Which kind of, but I already explained. There. So, anyways, here, let's. Oh, the pop up to actually change the TV to the. Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have an HDMI error. Well, like I said, it mostly happens for when there's a show running in the background and you change inputs. Well, the computer turned off, so that's why I didn't respond. Now it will. There, much better. Okay, so anyways, let's get to this. Let me just get WowWee turned on real quick. Even though, what's the point? I just wanted to show WowWee because of the "Do you want my advice?" that he says verbally, but what is actually called as the magic 8 ball. Here, hold on. Ah, damn it! I wish I had the Rocketeer song going on. Okay, anyways, here, let me just, hold on. I need to clear out some of the stuff that, I think Mom's already done, so I might need to transition to a different room now. Yeah, Mom's already done with the video, the sheep eating, so now I have to go back into the room again. Oh yeah, and another thing I forgot to mention, like I said, these robots do have tilt sensors. They just don't have edge detection sensors, so it's a good thing. So basically, if they fall off a table, and then they're gone for good. So, and like I said, it's not like WowWee right here, where basically he only like his edge detection is in his eyes, so he only occasionally detects when there's an edge. Like he only does it when he looks down. So like in a way, the electronics aren't intelligent enough. Well, it's fucking smart as shit and incredibly fucking amazing. It's just that if you want to talk critical, like mostly Jordan, because he's kind of critical on this robot, then he thinks that the electronics aren't intelligent enough to actually detect when there's an edge. So it only does it occasionally.
Reporting for duty, sir.
So let's try this now. Oh wait, is he oh, he's not even plugged in, okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, anyways. Here, let's see if well, I don't have enough room, but here. I was thinking I should actually get the wooden plank and actually put it here so I can extend it.
Nice to be alive.
Okay, anyways, let's try the crystal ball. So here.
Hey, do you want to play follow the leader? Shake my hand. Do you want my advice? Ask and press OK for your answer. Hey, ask me a question.
Do you like it that I'm in this room?
The crystal ball says absolutely 100% yes. I gotta say no. Want to try again?
Okay, so he said yes and he says no. Okay.
Hey, do you want to play follow the leader? Shake my hand. Do you want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
What if you have liked it when you're in that room, my bedroom? Which is kind of sus, but okay. Music.
Most likely.
Okay.
Want to try again?
I just wanted to do that randomly just to make this video a little bit interesting. Plus, I have it dedicated. I only made one video on WowWee, so this will be something. Okay, so anyways, I was gonna, yeah, and like I said, it's kind of ironic, like I said, every single time I look up RoboMe, I always get, or if every single time I look up Mr. Personality, I always get results for RoboMe, which is like pretty obvious. And of course, like I said, probably most people probably think that RoboMe is basically, like, I think RoboMe is basically just a simpler version of RS Media and Mr. Personality. Like I said, how you can make your own personality. But I already told you that basically for RS Media, like I said, back in the day when they had these things were in, wow, we wanted you to base your personality off a TV character. But with RoboMe, they want you to base your personality off yourself. Like I said, it's called RoboMe, so you want to make it as much as a replica of you as possible. So it's the complete opposite from each other. And of course, there's the thing, like I said, you have voice recognition technology, where basically if you had this, well, he doesn't have the app.
Hey, who's there?
Let me just try the auxiliary cable again. I just wanted to see that real quick. I just love the freaking noise that it makes. The sound. Yes? Oh, it's just the computer making that noise. Here, I gotta do something real quick. So here. And I might as well keep, here. Let me just,
Watch out! Affirmative.
I guess it's just you and me, man. Let's play charades. Okay. Movie. First word.
Let's get going!
Darn it. What was the movie I was thinking of? Well, I guess it's just you and me, man. Let's play charades. Okay. Movie. First word. The unbearable lightness of being. Darn it.
I just fucking love how he says, darn it. But anyways, I gotta run. I haven't even made much M&M's references because that stuff's starting to slowly die on me. That shit's dead to me. Not yet. Still like it, but I'm more educated by as my other hobbies or interests. It's not really an interest, it's just started watching the internet. That or it's what we do stuff and do yourself.
Hey, over here, mouth breather.
I'm not really doing much right now. I'm not really showing off the stories. I'm just doing the crystal ball now.
This personality,
Yeah, and RoboMe.
they talk to each other.
No, they
Now,
don't.
where is that app?
I'm just having them both, since they both have crystal ball or magic 8 balls, and do you want my advice that he verbally says, that I want them to see what both of their reactions are.
Okay.
So here.
Hey, do you want to play follow the leader? Shake my hand. Do you want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
That's okay. And here, your answer.
Do you like it? Is it okay if Mom's up here?
Definitely not.
Oh.
Want to try again?
I didn't mean to be mean, but here.
The crystal ball thinks you should know the answer to that yet. Ask it again.
He said, absolutely not.
He specifically said definitely not.
I know, but why?
Well, at least it's actually, because mostly, if I just ask more, like, general questions, like yes or no, then it mostly just says most likely. So I guess, like I said, it's like the voice recognition, like, Alexa, where basically it tries to, like I said, it's that instant replay value, where you constantly, it's the toys you come back to, and basically it's just like Jobot, where he gets more used to your voice. like how his voice recognition isn't that good. But of course, it's that thing where it's a thing where if you use it for an extended period of time, then you get better at it. So it gets used to your voice. But if you get it factory sealed, then of course it's not going to understand you.
Let's get going.
Remember I told you if you use the directional buttons, then he prompts you to play with him.
Hey, do you want to play follow the leader? Shake my hand. Do you want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
Ask your question, O Master, then confirm by pressing OK.
Do you like it what I'm doing?
Most likely.
Okay, see, that's
Want
all
to
he just
try
says.
again?
And then here.
The crystal ball is unsure.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to shake my hand? Do you want my advice? Hey, ask me
here.
a question.
Should everyone subscribe to my channel? Probably from how long the videos are, you're probably not going to want to.
Most likely.
Yeah, see,
Want to try
look, you
again?
heard it from here. So please subscribe to my channel, just like what I said in the previous Mr. Personality video.
After you ask your question, press OK.
While somebody proceeds to do the shit that that might as well just be a censor bar, but, should I mention it?
As far as what we're told to look for, today looks very good.
Yeah, basically while someone in the background, it was the emitters and proceeds to, but,
Hey, do you want to play follow the leader? Shake my hand. Do you want my advice? Hey, ask
Let's
me
see.
a question.
should I say something inappropriate?
Most likely.
Okay, so it looks like
Try
it's
again?
the shit that some jackass fucking jerks off to, but it looks like it's something that some asshole jerks off to, but like I'm offensive.
Pressing
Hey,
OK.
do you want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
Did you like it that I said that?
Most likely.
Okay.
Want to try
All
again?
in the sky says bet on it. There you go. Yeah, but bet on what part of it, then? Simon, you always spoil it.
Hey, do you shake my hand? Do you want my advice?
Oh, here, ask it a question. Here.
Hey, ask me a question.
Press OK, and here are your answers.
Okay, say something quick. You're not gonna do it in time
Most
because
likely.
he's just gonna
Want
respond
to
to you
try
without you.
again?
Do you want Mom to ask you a question?
The crystal ball says it thinks the answer is yes. Well, at least that's a maybe. Come on, that's a yes. The crystal ball never lies. Yes. Notice when it says it thinks the answer is yes, that's a maybe.
Okay, well, here, let's see what RoboMe thinks since we didn't have enough time. But
Hey, Shake, do you want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
do you want my parents to respond to you?
Most likely.
Okay.
Want to try again?
Ask and press
Hey,
OK
Shake,
for
do
your
you
answer.
want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
Okay, ask it something.
Can he get out of this room?
Absolutely. At least.
Most likely.
No, this one's
Want to try
absolutely-
again?
Okay, he said maybe, and then he'll say most likely. Oh, here, so let's do the we haven't done this that much, but here. That's like a freaking sensor bar. Okay, so the first wheel is no. Then let's see what the second wheel is. Here, guess what you think it's gonna land on? Come on, play with me. And
Yes.
it's yes. Okay. Now you just have to guess what color there is. It's red, orange, green, purple, yellow, white, and blue.
Blue.
Okay, so let's see what it lands on. And it looks like it landed on yes, yellow. Okay, so that's gonna determine what the next responses are gonna be. Well, probably must see from Mr. Personality, probably. And I should also, like, say he has maybe, and sometimes where he doesn't even respond to you.
Pressing OK.
Hey, Shake, do you want my advice?
Mystical oracle.
Hey, ask me a question.
Are these scores accurate? Yeah, see, it was a question.
Why is the question, Will? You
Definitely
obviously don't
not.
understand the
Yeah, okay, so
Let's try again.
there's one of them, so that was right. It's definitely not just no.
asking the question in the first place. It's pretty darn fair, Chance.
Hey, Shake, do you want my advice?
After you ask your question, press OK to get the
Hey,
answer.
ask me a question.
Is the next saying you're gonna say is yes?
Don't look for that to happen. Yeah.
Don't look for that to happen.
Most
Don't look
likely.
Cynical.
Want to try again?
Necessarily. Every good thing happens when you're not looking for it. That's just because you're never looking for it. You may have a plan.
Okay, anyway, so let's see what here, asking another question.
Hey, Shake, do you want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
Ask and press OK for your answer.
Say something.
How old are you?
He's not he like you said, he only responds to yes or no, maybe, and not even answering at all questions. He doesn't ask like personal questions.
The answer is questionable. What? That's lame.
Well, I mean, robots don't really have ages. You know, they don't really age. But if you want to know the real age, then Mr. Personality is about 15, 16 years old. And RoboMe is about 11 years old. That's all old there. I'm just going for whatever. Yeah, I'm just going for whatever. Like I said, Mr. Personality is a 2008 robot. And this is a 2013 robot. 2013 robot. 2013 to 2014.
Hey, who's there?
I already told you that the years like here. Where's the copyright information? Seems to be etched.
Hey, what is that?
Yeah, 2013 WowWee Group Limited. So he's about 16 years old and he's about 11 years old.
That's okay. And here
Hey, do you want to play follow? Do you want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
Is that age accurate?
looks good. And today should be good.
Most likely.
Okay, so it's all
Want to
yes.
try
So now we
again?
predicted this one over here. That was yes. Well, one's been no, one's been yes, and one's been yes. So this one's no, this one's yes, and that one's yes. The third one's yes. We might as well add a fourth one in there too.
Hey, do you want to play Shake My... Do you want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
Ask your
Here, let's just do it like this. So here.
Then confirm by pressing OK. Sorry, compadre. It doesn't seem like
I'm trying to say no.
Okay, so they both say
Want to
no.
try
I didn't
again?
even ask you the question.
Hey, do you want to play follow? Shake My... Do you want my advice?
The crystal ball says it thinks so. That's a maybe, but leaning towards yes.
Well, I didn't even ask it. Well, I think he might have said something.
Hey, shake my hand. Do you
No, I
want
didn't even
my
ask
advice?
you.
Hey, ask me a question. Hey, do you want to play follow the leader?
Hey mom, so what do I do now?
Go back in your room
And then what?
and then you stop.
Well, I think I should probably stop it right. I think I should probably, well, I don't want to stop it right now because there might be something super shocking that happens off camera and then I'm going to have to record again. Even though I can always make it a short, but I want this to be more of a video type channel. This is not a short form channel.
6:01, 6:30, you're done. 30 more minutes.
How about 6:10?
Okay, 10 more minutes then.
Because I already had 30 minutes in here and then I'm going to have 30 minutes in there,
I
you
know.
said.
So,
Well, how long was it actually?
you were on it for a while.
What?
Your videos, how long is the video?
2 hours long.
See? Just end it. Put them up.
Okay, well, here, let's see if I should...
Awaiting instructions. Shake my hand. Do you want my advice? Hey, do you want to play follow the leader? Hey, follow
what's-
my instructions. Let's
Absolutely.
go.
At least, maybe. No, this one's absolutely.
Shake my hand. Do you? Hey, do you want to shake my hand? Do you want my advice? Hey, ask me a question.
Pressing OK will conjure the answer from the mystical oracle.
Should I end this video?
Most likely.
Seem like
Want to try again?
Okay, so he says most likely, and he says no. So, but let's see let's roll the wheel again. Okay, so the first one is no. And Mom, guess what the second wheel is gonna land on?
The middle one.
Yeah.
So it was on no. I think it's gonna be on yellow. Yes.
Okay. It's the only one that's yellow because I got one of each color.
Sorry, yellow.
And it's so look at that. You're right.
Okay. The third one.
Boy, I sure do wish I had the app.
White no.
Oh, look at that. You're right again. Look at that.
Are you making it do that?
No, I didn't. It literally rolled on that. Okay, so predict the next one. What do you think this one's gonna land on?
Blue.
Blue, yes?
Yeah. Yes.
You were wrong this time. Oh, whoa, look. Both in the nose. Orange nose are actually lined up with each other. And I already told you he has an emotional system where he prompts you to play with it.
Hey, do you want to play follow?
I already told you that glitch in the WowWee video.
Yippee!
There, that's the easiest way to get his emotional system. Like, green is happy, yellow means normal, red is angry, and blue means sad. You probably can't even see it, but here.
Watch out!
And actually, he has ratchets in his wheels. That's why he makes that clicking noise. He's probably just,
Let's
well,
get
like I said, if you think it was split gears, then it means that it wouldn't be moving at all, but here.
Sorry, I don't have the app.
Let's play charades. Okay, movies. First word, The Big Lebowski. Oh, that's creepy. You must have USB.
Let's have a look around this place.
So, yeah, I think that's about it. Well, is it 2:10 yet?
6:10. 6:04.
So I think I should probably stop. Should I stop right now?
Yes.
Alrighty, well, here, I'm just going to end the video by cleaning up. That's what I'm going to end the video on. Like I said, I'm just afraid that something shocking is going to happen in this video, and then I'm going to mention it. And I would ask the question, like, does that Coke amount super symbols like skibbity toilet shit sucks, but
Okay.
no, that was just me fake coughing.
Why?
It just,
Stop.
why? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Awaiting
And I said it was
instructions.
exactly what I was talking about, where I was going to end this video like 10 minutes ago, or an hour ago, but it's been longer than that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, alright, see you later. So now I'm just going to end the video cleaning up.
Can you get the Netflix up?
Yeah, because there's not really anything interesting happening on the screen, because
What is that? What are you doing?
I'm playing a song. I'm playing a non-copyrighted song. It's Dana Song's Rocketry. Do you want to listen to it?
Am I gonna like it?
It's the freaking Me Channel music.
Hey, over here, mouth breather.
Which I wish I actually had a speaker system on this, so you can actually amplify. Well, here, I can amplify it on RoboMe. Look. Like, since he doesn't have the app with him, so I can just, like I said, this is just like RS Media. We're getting like a MP3 playing robot. Even though it's like, if he actually had downloading, SD card capabilities, you're going to download stuff onto it, then it's better when it has bass, but watch.
Checking this out. Did I say that out loud? Never mind.
It's not long enough, because like I said, it only goes for iPhones 4, iOS 6, and iPhone Touch 4th generation. So here, watch. There, look. Yeah, so here. Well, it's not really much. I'm just gonna have to put RoboMe up. I just want you to amplify it. Well, hey, I mean, at least, yeah. Oh wait, you know you can still move it, so you can like make it to like it's dancing to the song. But of course you can see that he's receiving a remote command because he's blinking. But of course I already told you that he's gonna be like he's a robot with wheels, so he's just gonna be tangling himself in the iris sensor or the. So if this is a smaller device, then it would work, but. Oh, no, I'm already finished with Mr. Personality, so here. Yeah, I'm not even into that movie, so I might as well just put it back up. See, man, I don't know how to get back into it, but those things are dead to me. Another picture. Oh, here's another picture, okay. And this thing is gonna collapse.
Let's stop with the music, dude. And then turn the TV to my channel, please.
And there's the feedback issue. Or the feedback. Thought I heard I said the freaking Christmas music when it's not even fucking Christmas. But, yeah, there it is. What the hell is... God. He really just can't let fucking Christmas go. Thank God it's not the freaking all I want for Christmas this year. Because you want to know something? I'm actually, you know the Never Gonna Give You Up, the freaking Rick Roll song? I'm actually, that's the thing I'm mostly, you know, pissed off when I'm on YouTube. I don't hate it, it's just, it's really annoying. I hate that song so much. Like, every single time that somebody's, like, trying to, like, there was this one 2DS and 3DS video that somebody made, like, saying if a 2DS can work on the 3DS, and it was literally, I knew it was gonna be a freaking Rickroll, so I just skipped the entire video. See, I'm fucking smart this time. If I didn't, then I would just get immediately Rickrolled, but I don't even on the Shorts tab. And there was also this video on the internet about this guy who was testing out the audio system on a car, and it literally was the Rickroll. It literally what? Well, I knew it was, so like I said, I'm fucking smart this time. I'm smarter than you think.
Okay.
Suck it. That's just another thing that's freaking overrated next to the other stuff. And like I said, so my point is that All I Want for Christmas song is the equivalent of the Rickroll for freaking Christmas. It's not bad or anything, it's just that fucking annoying. And it's not, and now it's the Rockin' Around a Christmas Tree song. I don't know, I sound like the freaking Grinch, freaking, I know it sounds like freaking hating, yeah, I don't care about Christmas, I don't even care about it anymore. I don't care about it. Repeating stuff is, money is power. And like I said, the kicked buddy thing is that where I get the freaking, baby needs a new pair of shoes. Basically, if you're trying to do the microtransactions. Wait, where did that screwdriver go? Ah, damn it. Okay, I think it's in there. Okay, good. Oh, sorry, I'm not saying anything. I know it's so fucking nice when you don't have to hear me talk 15 million hours, but... Oh, the case... Wait, am I even putting this on right? And the entire infrastructure is going to collapse. Man, these basics really need to go, I swear. They're fucking trash. I know. Since the guy who wanted 15 million of them. And the entire thing's collapsing.
Leave it alone. Stop. Let's get him. Please pick up your pants. What, Hunter?
Nothing.
It's annoying. Look how small those pants are.
There. Perfect. Oh, sorry I've been so quiet, but here. I'm almost done with this video. What? I can't help it. I'm trying to finish up this video.
Talk about.
Oh, and I'm probably gonna get copyright claims, so I'm gonna stop this. My mom's watching a freaking Scream movie, so I'm probably gonna get copyright claims. This is the Paramount-owned movie, so it's Viacom and CBS-owned, so I'm probably gonna get copyright claims. And like I said, I would actually... damn it. I just really wish that Viacom wasn't so fucking picky when it comes... Oh, and the Spyglass Entertainment. Or, wait, is that what it's called? Or yeah. That's Media Group this time. It's the media, field of the, media division. God fucking damn it. Like I said, I just really wish that Viacom wasn't so fucking picky when it comes to their copyright policies. Like I said, I know they have to protect their intellectual IPs, but... Uh-oh. Okay. I know they have to protect their intellectual IPs, but... Okay. But it's gotten ridiculous. I already told you that Viacom, you know, had a thing in 2007 where they were going to sign a contract with YouTube where if any of their divisions or any of the thing that they own would just immediately get taken down on YouTube. So thank God that didn't happen. So I would have been that, you know, why robotics appearing in pop culture would even make, or all the times I showed you Ari Smitty and Tribe being in the Big Bang Theory, that would have even been possible. And probably even the screenshots. Like I said, they're probably so fucking picky that probably even the single damn picture of something is just getting copyright claimed. That's just the hardest fucking thing when it comes to being a YouTuber. It's just the fucking Viacom's tyrannical reign against the entire entertainment division. And Fox, but there's not been any reports of Fox being that strict, but they probably are. Like those Family Guy freaking videos, but I'm not even into that show anymore. It's okay, but yeah, and there's also the other thing where basically I told you that Viacom actually secretly, there's been controversy or complaints, you know, where cases where Viacom actually takes all of the stuff that they own, make the quality look bad, and then blame it on other people. So they're just really that damn gung-ho when it comes to their copyright policies. Like I said, I knew someone that basically was a Going Anime guy who made a strand on copyright strikes. It wasn't that Michael and the Beyond guy that I made a video on that I thought was completely lost forever, but it got recovered on my old YouTube channel that had a Matterport in the background. Where I wasn't really any copyright. I just had it in the background, and I just happened to just listen to it because it would have made for a good video. And I thought for a second it was completely lost forever, but I still stayed up super late that night, and I found it in my trash. So I got it out of the recovered, restored it. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Well, here, I want to make this to 2 hours and 30 minutes specifically. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Which I already said I wanted to I already have 10 minutes of my original time I was gonna spend on the video. So yeah. Anyways, so here, let's see if it's there yet. No, it's not, but here. Like I said, I'm just afraid that I'm gonna stop this video, but then probably some dumbass fucking bullshit is gonna happen. And it's gonna piss me off so much that it's gonna make me wanna make another video. Okay. And done. And let's see if I made it there. And here, I need 10 more seconds. Sounds like that kid who constantly tells how much time it is. But, alright, so here, let me just wait for this. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, thanks for watching, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Alright, bye!